Oh, thank you for joining me today. Today I am doing a new tangle. It is called Tipple, and it is by the Zentangle. So to start off with this tangle, it is just circles, and don't worry about making the circles the same size. That is not the point. You're just making nice round orbs. And the way you do this is you slow down and focus on each stroke. Please excuse I made a mistake when I started this. I do the step outs with red, and I started with black, and so I switched it up to my red. And I realized halfway through this I also did another mistake, because the step outs on this first step out, I was just supposed to do the outer rim of the circles, and then in step 2 I fill in the middle of the circle. So on a tipple, it is a background filler, so it can be used on anything. So here in step 2, I'm switching to the black because I was supposed to do the outer rim in black and then the middle in red. So I'm trying to make them a little bit bigger to fill in the area. And then in step 3 here, I am, or no, I'm still in step 2, sorry. Still in step 2, I'm doing the middles. And you just do variations of different sizes. It's a good filler. This is a good filler tangle. So here in step 3, I am going to fill in the area. So I'm just redrawing the circles, and then I'll do the littler circles to fill in. And these are just random placements. And see, you're just filling in little areas. And then I'm going back and I'm going to color in areas around the tangles, around the tipple tangle, just to fill in any blank areas. And this is creating a darker area so that you can have some texture and a sense of volume in between the orbs. Gives it a little depth. And then step 4 is the final product, or final drawing. So I'm gonna fill in all the whole circle. So here I'm going back and I'm going to fill in all the areas to give it a little depth and dimension. When doing this, think of these as pebbles, or you're trying to make a cobblestone effect basically on the paper, and you usually use this to fill in areas around other tangles or in the background of the page to give it a little depth and filling in the area. Now here I'm going to do some shading. I'm going to shade around the circle on the outside, and then I'm going to go in and do a little shading on the inside also to give it more depth. And I am really bad at shading. Shading is the worst thing for me, so please forgive me if I'm not doing this right, as I am a beginner. I've only been actually drawing for a couple years. I found the Zentangle method a couple years ago, and I'm just learning. I'm still a beginner, so please forgive me if I'm not doing the shading correctly. That is the hardest part for me. So here I'm just going in and doing some shading around the bigger pebbles, tipples. Now I'm going to do a couple variations. There's not many variations that you can do with this. In this first variation, I'm showing that you don't have to color in between the tipples. You just can leave it black or blank. On this variation, you just fill in all the emptier spots with littler tipples, but don't color in the areas around it. And in this variation, I'm going to color in the tipples with a color pen. I chose a blue, which I feel like was too dark for this example. So I'm actually going in and filling in the areas around it with the darker pen. so I can have some little dimension. And then I'm going to be coloring in 2 of the tipples with this blue, and it's too dark. I wish I would have chosen a lighter color. I might go back later and fill in the other 2 with a lighter color and see if that if that looks better. And here I'm trying to give it a little bit of a highlight with a white gel pen, and it didn't work. Sorry for the shake in there. I had a size 3, I think, and I thought it was like maybe too small. It wasn't working, so I went and tried to find a bigger one, and I think that was a size 5 or 8. It still wasn't working, so I don't know why it wasn't working. Maybe the pen's out of ink, I don't know. But I was trying to do a little highlight of it, and it just wasn't working. But yeah, and then I tried it. Yeah, it wasn't working. I don't know what happened. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. It would help me a lot. I'm trying to grow this channel, trying to help people out. So here I'm trying to do it with a pencil, and my pencil broke. But please like this video. I'm going to be doing these weekly. And subscribe if you want to get notification of when the next one comes up. And I will talk to you guys again later, and I will see you guys later.